Good morning. This is Larry Bonaroto, and this is your Morning Minute. What is holding you back? William was born in a small town in Alabama, the youngest of three children. They had very little. His older brother was severely injured in high school and never fully recovered. Then his father's business failed. Shortly thereafter, his father began to drink a lot. He would become violent and abusive. During these drunken episodes, William would sleep outside in the family car or on the roof of their house. His mother did all she could to keep the family together. Eventually, the house was foreclosed and his parents divorced. They stayed with relatives or friends as they could not afford rent. Despite these issues, William was an honors student and a football star in high school. After high school, William applied to the University of Alabama. Just as he was to enroll, his Pell Grant was delayed. The university required $550 to enroll. Both he and his mother were turned down for loans. He did not have the money. He was devastated, feeling that he would never be able to play for Alabama. With nowhere else to turn, he prayed to God for an answer. The answer came the next day in the form of a pre-approved $1,000 Discover card. He paid $550 for his tuition and $450 for his rent. To save money, he and his mother rented a small apartment with one bed. They shared that same bed for several years. At Alabama, there were 45 walk-on athletes trying to make the team. He was one of two who actually succeeded. Everywhere the team went, he and his camera recorded the events. He progressed but was not a standout player. In time, he received an athletic scholarship. Now his mother could get a place of her own. After college, he was a graduate assistant at Alabama for several years, then an assistant coach. He was fired a few years later when a new head football coach was hired. He spent the next 2 years working in Birmingham. During this time, he reconciled with his father and helped him stop drinking and turn his life around. In 2003, he was recruited to become an assistant coach at a major college. He accepted the job as head coach at that same school several years later. You all recognize William. You've seen him on TV. He is Dabo Sweeney, head football coach at Clemson University. So I ask again, what is holding you back? Is it your family history? Is it where you were born? Your lack of education? Stop making excuses. Decide what you want, then work hard to achieve it. And that is today's Morning Minute.